you know me by now, you've been following my videos by now, you will know how much I emphasize on location being the key to every great real estate investment deals. And today I'm going to be speaking on location. Everybody wants to invest, right? I always emphasize on the profitability and the security of all your real estate investments. And now let's talk about the profitability. One thing that will skyrocket your investments from 0 to 100 is the location. Trust me. And you know, one thing about real estate investments is that we're talking about long-term investments, right? Long-term investments. So the thing is, if you cannot buy the city, buy the place closer to the city, or buy the place developing to become the city, because every bush will definitely become a city. That's one thing you should know. So, for instance, in Abuja, there were some places that you've never heard of, right? But all of a sudden, they've become the high-rising places. And I'm talking about places like Katampe, places like Uye, places like Buzape. Before, because I grew up in Abuja, I was born and brought up in Abuja. The only place that I knew was the developed place in Abuja was Asokoro, Wuse, Gariki. But now those places are already old fashioned. Now we're talking about Katampe, we're talking about Guzape, we're talking about those places, Wuye. That's just how life works, right? Nobody can be in the limelight for a very long time, and that's just one thing about location as well. One particular location cannot continue forever to be the high rising place. Other locations will definitely come up, and that's just simply because of the development that occurs in those areas and all the opportunities, all the real estate investment opportunities that I bring your way are actually places that will definitely boom up. Yes. So we're talking about places like Kiami districts. And why am I so certain about the potentials Kiami district holds? That's simply because of the infrastructures going on there. That's simply because of the businesses that are springing up. That's simply because of the government plans for that area. We're talking about dual carriage roads, about government estates, and other infrastructures and amenities, right? So, for instance, you buy a bush or you buy a place that does not even look like it has the potential. That was Wuye some years ago, like a few years back. It did not look like it had the potential to become a place worth billions. Yes, you can get a land at Wuye for billions of naira. Before, it wasn't looking that way. It was just looking like a common place. So just imagine you had invested in a place like Wuye. By now, you just from just one investment, you'll become a billionaire. So that's just how it works, right? But then you should be able to know the potential that this place carries. And some easy ways, okay, what are the businesses already here? Like, okay, what is government's plan for that place? So Abuja is a very planned state. So Abuja became the capital city. The person sat down to plan Abuja. So Abuja has a master plan. And you can consult the master plan before you invest. You can consult the master plan. Before my dad even built his house, he already knew that train station will someday, in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, in the next 30 years, in the next 40 years, in the next 50 years, train station will definitely pass that area. So everybody was careful, everybody is careful to make sure that they don't trespass, obstruct the train station that will definitely pass. So that's just how it works, right? Abuja is already a planned city. So before construction even happens, before development even occurs, you'll be able to determine that, okay, this particular area, we have this particular thing, this particular area will, there will be a major road in this particular place, there will be a flyover in this particular place, there will be this, there will be that. In fact, in Abuja, there are different kinds of lands. There is the commercial land, the residential, the multifunctional, but we're not going there now. That will be for another video. But I just want to let you know that as much as possible, if you want to invest smartly, right, you need to get the location. You need to know whether or not that location is good. So you may not have like the perfect information about a particular location. You may not know like the perfect indices for a particular location. That's why you need to consult me before you invest in any real estate investment. Because of the knowledge and the experience I've been able to gather over this period of time. So I'm able to know that okay, developments will occur in this particular place at this particular time. Developments will occur, and I can advise you and guide you. I'm a real estate guide. I'm a real estate expert. I can advise you and guide you on how best to go about your investments. And that's why whenever I get on a call with a client, I always make sure I understand the needs of the client and I'm able to guide you. Okay, instead of investing here at this time, why not invest here at this time? Do you understand? So I'll be giving you indices for you to be able to determine whether or not um, the location you're investing in is a good location. And some of them are the organizations already there or the organizations coming up, the kind of estates that are building at that place or people's interest. There are some places that you just notice that a lot of persons are just coming to buy lands and you're wondering why are they buying lands. That's because they must have heard something about that particular place and or they must have observed that particular place. That is another thing. So that's another way to know whether that location is a perfect location for your investment. Then the third thing is the kind of developments that will happen, that will occur in that place. And simply by consulting the master plan, words flying around self can help you know. Some persons may have information, adequate information, and then they tell their friends, that friends tell their neighbors tell. It's just spread like that. That's another way to also know whether that location is a great place. Then the fourth thing is the developments. I've mentioned that infrastructures, government's plan for that place. Does government want to acquire a particular land, maybe for estates, for their staff estate, or for government workers, or does government want to build agency or an organization there, or a building, a government building there? All those things are ways to know whether or not it is a great location. So if you wish to invest in real estate, wish to do it smartly, profitably, and securely, do reach out to me and I'll be willing, more than willing, to guide you on all your real estate investments. I'll see you on our next video. Bye.